We're here at Gyeongbokgung, otherwise known as Gyeongbok Palace in Seoul, Korea. And this is one of their special treats when on a few days of the year they open up the palace for a nighttime tour. And what they do is they take this palace, which is usually only open during the daytime, and light it up with these lights here. With just thousands and thousands of these lights that then illuminate all of these old, ancient buildings of the palace. And this is the biggest palace in Seoul. So to give you a sense of perspective, I have no idea officially, but this does feel like it rivals maybe close to half the size of the Forbidden City in Beijing, which itself is enormous. And so I thought it'd be fun just to give you a quick tour of what the palace looks like at night. We're actually starting towards the back of the palace itself, and we're now walking towards the front. It's about 9:30 and the whole grounds closes at 10. So we're in the process of slowly getting kicked out and ushered back to the entrance. The tickets for the nighttime tour are pretty limited. I think it's limited to about 2,000 or 2,500 visitors per night when they do open for the nighttime tour. And what's really interesting, and I don't quite understand, but I'm sure there's a good reason for it, locals, so just the South Koreans, can only buy tickets online in advance, and foreigners can only buy tickets in person the day of, and they have set aside a couple hundred of tickets just for foreigners, exclusively for foreigners. Ostensibly, I would think, to promote cultural awareness of Korea amongst tourists and people visiting the country, which is pretty awesome. So here we go. We're going through a whole bunch of these massive wooden gates. And I highly recommend coming here if you have a loved one that you can share the moment with. It's a nice romantic walk as you stroll the palace grounds. We're now entering the main hall area. This is the big, sort of iconic central building of the palace. We'll do a quick peek. Not sure if I'll have enough time to go really closely, but I'll give you guys a quick peek of this structure they have, this big building that is actually set on a lake. And they may not let me in because we're about to... Oh no, we're good, I think. Yep, he didn't stop me. I'll give you a quick sense of this building on the lake, which is beautiful. I'm walking fast so they don't kick me out before we get there. But straight ahead is this open air building. I wish I could tell you what it was called. Here we go. Walking fast, speed walking. All right. This is where you bring your loved ones. Check that out. Come here with your wife, your husband, your boyfriend, your girlfriend. Camp out. They have these benches here. And just admire the view. Look at that perfect reflection. It's just perfectly still, this whole lake. And I don't know if you can see it, but I think it's called the Namsan Wall. Way up in the distance, if you look at the ridge of the mountains, you can see just a string of lights. It's almost like the Great Wall of China up there, except it's the Korean version. And it's a great backdrop to what you have here in the palace grounds. So why don't we head back to the main palace hall. Sorry for the bouncy camera. We're walking on some bumpy sand here, so doing that while I'm walking quickly leads to a pretty unsteady camera shot. Oh, that was a big bump. So apparently the other thing to do is come on these night tours when it's a full moon. There's another palace not too far from here where they have an especially beautiful moonlit evening tour, which folks also highly recommend. But here we are in the main hall again. And the beautiful thing about these palaces in Seoul, you have these thousands and thousands year old buildings. And then, that was a step. Directly adjacent, you've got these modern skyscrapers. And it's just a really great juxtaposition of life in South Korea, where you have the melding and this constant fusion of old tradition and customs alongside with modern technology and development. And then I'm going to just pull around here at the corner of this main hall building to give you a sense of what that structure looks like at night. It's beautiful. So there you have it. That's a quick walk through the palace grounds at night. Hope you enjoyed, and hope you guys get a chance to maybe visit yourself in person one day. Thanks for watching.